then that was my week. What's up vlog, it's Victoria. Welcome back to my YouTube channel and welcome to today's video. This year I am studying abroad as a Rotary Youth Exchange student in Belgium for the 2022-2023 school year, and I'm vlogging everything. As you saw from the title, this week's video is going to be a recap of my first week in my host country. I do have some video clips and I want to go ahead and tell you everything I did this week. I'm just going to go through every day, and if I have video clips I will insert them at the end of that day. Day one, I arrived here. I got picked up at the airport with my host family. After they picked me up at the airport, we stopped at the bakery and the butcher shop and we got some bread and meat and cheese, and for lunch we had sandwiches. Got to my house, they showed me all around, they showed me where the food was, my room, that kind of thing. I unpacked and it was a really chill day. Dinner as a family together, and then in the evening watched Spider-Man No Way Home. I don't have any clips from day one, but I can put pictures up on the screen of my room and unpacking and stuff if I have those. Day two, I slept in until like noon because I was jet lagged, and when I woke up, my YEO, so that's like the person in charge of me right now for my exchange program, and we all went over the rules together because I know the rules, my family knows the rules, my YEO knows me. After my YEO left, we went and met host grandparents. Then after that, we walked Yoko on this beautiful hiking trail right near my house. The whole time my host sisters were holding up rocks and leaves and pointing at signs and helping me learn all the French vocabulary. Then in the evening, I went to a party with my host sister, and that was fun. We walked like a couple blocks down the street, and there was this big outdoor venue with a DJ and a bunch of people, and I got to meet some of her friends. Day three was a Monday. I woke up around 8 because I set my alarm to wake up a little bit earlier because I'm trying to get my sleep schedule back still. I think around 9:30 I went to my school, stopped by before the school, and I got an ID picture. It's so bad. I did not know I was going to get my ID picture taken. That is the picture that will be on my Belgian ID. In Verviers, before we went to the school, we got ID picture taken care of, a couple other forms that I needed, and here's a paper. It has a whole bunch of different classes that they wanted me to look into and try to take since I've already graduated high school, but they still want me to socially be able to graduate here. Later that afternoon, we just kind of chilled for a little bit, and I got to go help collect the eggs from the chickens because my host family and their two neighbors share some chickens, and then like every couple days it's our assigned day to go get the eggs. And after that we went back into Verviers. I went with my host dad and my host sisters, and we stopped at a bookstore, and then we also went to the phone store so I could get a phone that will work here and a SIM card that will work here. So once I got my phone, that was pretty much it for the day. We walked Yoko, we had dinner. Day 4, we went to Liège, which was really cool, and it was my first time on the train. And we went shopping for a bit, which was a lot of fun. I normally hate shopping, but my host sisters were so amazing and helped me find stuff I needed to buy pants. So I got 2 pairs and I liked them. I got the first 2 pairs that fit because I was scared I wasn't going to find anything else. Day 5, very chill day. I was exhausted for some reason. I had an alarm to wake up to reset my sleep schedule, but I snoozed it. I slept in. And then once I was awake, my host sisters and I watched Dora and Sophia the First in French because that was their idea of how to help me learn French, which was fun. And we had a good time with it. We responded to Dora's questions and we just enjoyed ourselves. And then in the evening, my host mom and I walked Yoko and we got to see the sunset, which was so pretty. And we went up to a different section of the hiking trail and you could like overlook the city and see the sunset. Day 6, I had a couple meetings and things to take care of in Verviers. I went to the bank first to try to set up a bank account because that's how I'm getting my Rotary stipend. And for some reason we weren't able to do it. I don't understand entirely what the issue was. We're going to deal with that later sometime next week. Not a big deal. After the bank, my host mom and I went back to my school for another appointment to help register. And they finalized some of the classes I'm taking. So I'm going to be in the same class as my host sister, which is very good. They said it'll be a little bit of an easier schedule for me, which I'm happy about. After I registered at my school, my host sister and I went to my host mom's school to help her set up, because my host mom is a kindergarten teacher. And the whole time we were like cutting out flashcards and stuff, my host sister would hold it up and help me learn all the French words. So that was fun. We enjoyed ourselves. And then finally day 7, I slept in and then I woke up around like noon. I had lunch, I had sandwiches again, and then I went with my host sister to go meet the YEO of another Rotary Club because she's studying abroad next year and she had to get some forms signed, so I got to meet that YEO. Stopped by the grocery store on the way back home. We shopped a little bit in a couple boutiques in Verviers. In the evening, I got invited to go to a sleepover party for my host sister's best friend. So that was exciting. It was cowboy themed, so we all had cowboy hats and it was a lot of fun. And I was really happy to be able to meet everyone. And that was my week. I hope you've enjoyed all the clips. I hope you've enjoyed hearing about my first week. I think the next video is going to be getting ready for school. As always, don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already so you don't miss out on any of my study abroad content, because this year is going to be a fun year. And you can use the little red button under the video or use the watermark in the bottom right hand corner right here. And I will see you next week for another video. Bye guys!